Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and now welcome to the vocabulary lesson of 100, 144. This is a 144 vocabulary lesson right there. And then now we're going to be talking about the word supply right here. Supply and lifetime supply. So I'm going to tell you what it means, all right? Supply is make something needed or wanted available to someone. Provide. The farm supplies apples to cider makers. Synonyms, which is give, contribute, provide, furnish, donate, bestow, grant, endo, impart, dispense, disperse, allocate, assign, informal, fork out, shell out. They supplied money to rebels. Provide, furnish, endo, serve, confer, equip, arm. The lake supplies the city with water, a stock of a resource from which a person or a place can be provided with the necessary amount of that resource. There were fears that the drought would limit the exhibition's water supply. Synonyms, which is stock, store, reserve, reservoir, stockpile, hoard, HOARD, in cache something. I don't know how to pronounce that. CACHE. New word. Storehouse, repository, fund, mine, like MINE. Bank, a limited supply of food. It's a lifetime supply of pudding, lifetime supply of money, lifetime supply of jewelry, pet supplies, office supplies, lifetime supply of art, and office supply. So there's a movie called Dude, Where's My Car? In the year of 2000, Jesse says, so Jesse and Chester, we're talking to each other. It's pudding. I always wondered what a fridge full of pudding would look like. Is it possible that we got so wasted last night that we bought a lifetime supply of pudding and then totally forgot about it? Wow. Yeah, of course. And now hear this again. It's pudding. I always wondered what a fridge full of pudding would look like. Is it possible that we got so wasted last night that we bought a lifetime supply of pudding and then totally forgot about it? Of course. And then here's Fast and the Furious 5 and 2011. So that's Don Omar and Tego Calderon. You know, they are the reggaeton artists doing Spanish music. And then and now they have became like good actors. Now they became actors. And so while over here, you know, they were speaking Spanish to each other. You know, and so and a while they were like, hermano, no se tratando de hacer negativo de para Catino, donde están en el tipo de lugares de tomar el dinero de otros, de otros chicos como tú y yo. And then, so, you know, they were having like some Spanish conversation with each other, but cause like I know, like I speak like more and less Spanish, so that's how I'm getting to learn of it. But yeah, so they were speaking Spanish to each other, and I saw the English subtitle through the movie. And then Don Omar says, bro, I'm not trying to be negative, but casinos are the kinds of places designed to take money from guys like you and me. And then Tego Calderon says, when I win here, I'm buying you a lifetime supply of antidepressants. You don't put 10 million on red. And then from that movie, Friday, 1995. And then Craig says, you said this was Indo. Smell like outdo. And then Smokey says, wait a minute, man. I ain't gonna supply you. You're gonna be talking about my shit. That's from the movie Friday. And then Smokey says, hey, wait a minute, man. I ain't gonna supply you. You're gonna be talking about my shit. I heard the word supply in that movie. And then there's a song called Shakedown by Akon. And then he says, he ain't lying. If you selling, we ain't buying. If you got it on the block, you best believe we supplying. From a key to 1/2 a pound, a quarter to a dime. And then, hear this closely. He ain't lying. If you selling, we ain't buying. If you got it on your block, you best believe we supplying. From a key to 1/2 a pound, a quarter to a dime. Supply means to make available to someone. I ran out of supply, meaning I ran out of stuff. Like you're talking about like if you're running out of like sodas and foods, like other stuff, like when they were selling something. Supply means make available to someone and provide. The farm supplies apples to cider makers, lifetime supply. You have supplied until you die. You have a lifetime supply of Burger King and hamburgers. You have a lifetime supply of hamburgers until you die. You might have won a lifetime supply on a game show. I'll supply a soda in the party. Supply means getting all you need and getting materials. It means get what you need. Samantha had to supply herself with materials and other stuff for a school project. Supply means getting all you need and getting materials. So supply is make something needed or wanted. Supply means make something needed or wanted. Supply means make something needed or wanted. Supply means make something needed or wanted. That's what that word means with the word supply. Supply is to make something needed or wanted. That's what that means. Okay? Like if you want this, my magazine, needed, something that you need this, like you need this book here and you want this book here, okay, that's a supply. Like supply means like you're needing and wanting, like you need it and want it, like you want this book and you want that book, you want the camera and everything, you want a phone. It's like a supply. Alright, so let's see. And now there's a song called Roll, sung by Flo Rida and Sean Kingston. And then they said, got these $1,000 gifts, leave more $1,000 tips. I'll be your supplier, spinning like a dryer. Roll for me, baby, be my NASCAR tires. And again, got these $1,000 gifts, leave more $1,000 tips. I'll be your supplier, spin it like a dryer. Roll for me, baby, be my NASCAR tires. And then next song, Picture Perfect by Chameleonaire and Bun B. And they said, I'm the plug you gotta have when they say the river's dry, cause it's not really dry. They just ran out of supply. That's how they say that in a sentence. And then the next song is called We Taking Over, song by DJ Khaled, T.I., Akon, Rick Ross, and Lil Wayne. And the chorus here, it says, if you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. And then I'm going to say this again, slowly. If you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. And office supplies. The office supplies are consumables and equipment regularly used in offices by businesses and other organizations, by individuals engaged in written communications, record keeping or bookkeeping, janitorial and cleaning, and for storage of supplies or data. That's what an office supply is. Supply is the things you need for an office. I just went to Office Depot and bought a bunch of office supplies. So, an office supply is like when you need like papers and computer, and then you need a printer to print something. If you need like a stapler, for everything, So I have it like right there next to me. I'll show you. See this here? That's my computer, papers, my desk here, papers there, my file cabinet right here. So this is kind of like an office right here with all this stuff right here. Here we go. So now, and here it says, supply is a stock of a resource from which a person can be provided with the necessary amount of that resource. We need more supplies for the farm. Lifetime supply, an unlimited amount of resource. You want a lifetime supply of milk cartons. The man brought all the supplies up from the basement. Supply, an amount of something that someone has available to. Supply, an amount of something that someone has available to them. Since Emily had an excess supply of eyeshadow and blush, she donated some to her twin sister. All right, folks. That's it. The lesson is over. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. So, supply means make something needed or wanted available to someone to provide. That's what that means, okay? So, see you later, folks.